Wednesday night baseball now. North of the border, we greet you from Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Both Sox look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Matt Strom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off 2-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the second baseman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
One guy who's been struggling a bit, Matt, Edwin Encarnacion. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Aaron Judge, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Left side, taken in by Simeon. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Judge stands at second with 2 gone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. Well, let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No score here. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover a not easy to do.
2-2. Here now the 2-2.
Trading as a pitcher, you make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And it's grounded just foul down the line. They'll come into play here at 319. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. First and second now, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think the hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that's over. 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever.
Fouled off. Dozier at second. Seager on at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Now in the box, Justin Smoke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan.
Even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that.
2. Another one sent foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on. And
I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peralta will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, George Springer. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone here.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Alvarez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. no score.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Jays.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So one away in the Toronto third. And up next will be Willy Adames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming, here it is. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And right into the shift. There is Seager. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Into the box now, David Peralta, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One and one. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Dozier playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hal ranging back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, hit hard. Wong is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. Ready now, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Seager has it. And that's the first down. Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he got him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mitch Moreland.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Hit hard to third. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone and 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Left center, base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Andujar is retired, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So that's now 7 strikeouts for him. Ian Happ becomes out number 2 this inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants. This is going to be a tough test.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Three balls and two.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chris Hatcher, 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
44.
He's set. Here it comes. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brian McCann. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again. A long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Here's big Aaron
The
Judge.
right fielder, number 99.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Seager fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Seager has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Boston.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High and deep to center field. Happ going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Kyle Seager, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. Pulled the string on him, strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 23.
In now, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Adames is there. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Justin Smoke.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Miguel Andujar becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Ian Happ is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Here comes Peralta. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Dan Cortez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So striding in, Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pops this one up, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Simeon is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder.
Stepping in, George Springer. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 home. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Happ going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
The center
Yeah,
fielder.
everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Throw on to first for the second out, but meanwhile that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
Alvarez.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and Jen.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Omar Narvaez.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Smith is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
That's popped up. Seager in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Soft grounder left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Caleb Smith enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Caleb Smith.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And another foul ball. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Davis. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Kyle Seager. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. One and one. Here it is. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Underhoff is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Red Sox are out in front. Striding in to start the 9th, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Matt Barnes comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 32, Matt Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Into the box, Justin Smoke. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brian McHenry gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Matt Barnes records the